One Iowa woman is trying to raise the voices of the Black community across the state through social media. She is connecting with people through her podcast and far beyond.
WHO 13's Adriana Torres has this story.
Emily Johnson was born in Des Moines, raised in Des Moines, and now lives here as an almost 40-year-old. Emily Johnson is also known as Black Girl Iowa. She has over 12,000 followers on TikTok and is in season 2 of her podcast, Black Girl Iowa, releasing an episode every Monday to talk about life as a Black woman in Iowa.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily with the Black Girl Iowa podcast. This is Emily with the Black Girl Iowa podcast. It's Emily with the Black Girl Iowa podcast.
Emily wanted to create a safe space for Black women in Iowa. That's when she got the idea to start a podcast in 2024.
When you're Black, you're female, and you're from Iowa, you feel alone. And you feel like no one understands the nuance of what it's like to grow up surrounded by whiteness. Black women need safe spaces because we're not always seen.
Emily started posting videos on social media, most of her following on TikTok.
One of my friends was like, Emily, your post has like 5,000 views. Actually, no, it has 10. And it just kept going. It kept going.
The next thing, shop Black businesses, but be intentional about where you spend your money, okay?
And it was really one of those things where I was like, wow, like, it's not even so much that what I said was a thing, it was that it resonated with people.
Not only does Emily have local guests and conversations on her podcast, but she also shares her story and the stories of many Black Iowans.
I really wanted to highlight that the fact that Black people have been making history in Iowa since the state became a state in 1846.
And that's why for Black History Month, she's been posting stories about Black Iowans who have really made an impact.
You know, I ended up coming up with some amazing stories of people that came before us. Like, you know, Cheryl Brown, she was the first African-American woman to be crowned Miss Iowa in 1970. Gertrude E. Rush, who helped establish the Iowa Bar Association. Johnny Bright, who not only had his jaw broken, you know, in a game in 1951, but the fact that Drake University stood up for him and said, this isn't right. This is what happened, and it was racially motivated. Those are the stories that I feel like it's not so much that they're forgotten, but I feel like as an Iowan, those are some of the things that propel me. Those were the people that crawled so I can walk and I can run and I can do those things. So I really wanted to make sure that those people, those stories were highlighted throughout the month of February.
Getting people interested while they're scrolling so then their curiosity can do the rest.
I'm hoping that what I'm promoting is an additional Google search, you know, another trip to the library, you know, or even a trip to one of these sites that I've talked about.
Open, honest conversations about the past, present, and future.
Other Black women, other Black men wanted to say, no, I was thinking the exact same thing. Thank you for saying something. And that's really just been the whole point of me being on social media moving forward is, you know, if I'm thinking it, someone else probably is too. So I'm just going to be the person to say it out loud.
Emily said she wants to keep exploring other parts of Iowa for Black history. She plans to go to the African American Museum of Iowa in Cedar Rapids this month and share more stories online. Black Girl Iowa podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, etc. And you can find her on social media, Black Girl Iowa.